Good morning, welcome to my channel, welcome to Jessica's channel. Today I'm going to talk about showing up for yourself. Showing up for yourself is so connected to your breath. We are spirits, we are first and foremost spirits and fractions of God, fractions of light, and God gave us all life through our breath. So it is really about connecting with your breath and being so in tune with your body. It's really not allowing your body to take over, but knowing when you need to step forward and really hone in on that mind and body connection, because it's all a moving piece. We live in a physical world that requires us to move and to think and to act and to combine our mind, body, and soul. It's the Holy Trinity, right? That's what the Bible talks about. That is what spirituality is. We came here as spirits to come experience this beautiful world, to play with energy, and to really just play, to play under the sun, to play with warmth, to play with new connections, to play with meeting people, to be yourself, to allow yourself to be all that you are, and to really be honest with yourself about the life that you're creating. Just observe and see just how far you've come and what it is that you want to continue to build and what it is that you want to continue to create, and who it is that you are right now, and really allowing yourself to let go of the things that no longer serve you and that just don't propel you forward, and being okay with that, letting go, and seeing what new patterns you want to connect to. The other really important thing is to know that you're the only one that can give yourself whatever you want. You're the only one that either disqualifies yourself or that takes down those barriers and allows yourself to move forward in the direction of your dreams. Safety is a false sense of security. There is no safety. The whole point of living and of learning is to grow and is to expand into the unknown, because that is where we discover more parts of ourselves. That is where we grow and where we truly learn to love ourselves. And it's not always the easiest, because it can be scary. Stepping into the unknown can be scary, and it oftentimes is scary because we don't know who we are in those spaces, and we're figuring it out, and we're trying to understand more of ourselves. And it's so beautiful, funny, and amazing how you can see your growth in a year. That's why it's so important to start something that you really love. Whatever gets you the most excited, whatever speaks to your soul, is to really start that at the most basic level, really starting small and then building up from that, because that small action, that small thing that you are actioning towards, and you're saying, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to create, is going to have a ripple effect in your life, because that small action is going to start the foundation, the railroad tracks of the person that you want to be. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful journey when you start to really see yourself, because you realize that the foundation is within you, that God is within you, that God is always here with us, and God wants the best for us. And when we move forward in what God has placed in our heart and what God has really put forth for us to love and to action out, then there really is no other way to move forward. You start to realize that there is no other way to live than to live through love, because only love is true. And when you act with love, you cannot fail. There is no possibility, there's no possible world, there's no possible timeline where you fail when you act with love. And it's about letting go of that safety, that security, letting go of those thoughts that don't serve you, and really focusing on where you're setting your attention to. and using a notepad and a paper and writing down the thoughts that aren't serving you and where your attention is being drained from, and tossing them in the trash and just getting rid of them. And it helps you let go of that. It helps you connect with that letting go feeling, with that feeling of, okay, this is it, I'm done. Like, this is who I am. I've accepted it. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. Here I am. And that's it. And there's so much courage, there's so much bravery in that, there's so much love in that, and there's so much self-respect and just so much self-love, where you're just saying, okay, this is who I am, I'm showing up as myself, and I know that those around me who see me and love me will also show up as themselves, and that's who I choose to connect to. And when you do that, you'll be able to see just how much you're letting go of and just how much you're changing, and you will really start to get familiar with the feeling of letting go of the baggage, of letting go of what no longer serves you, and moving in faith without needing to know the outcome. Because as we know, our mind is very fixed and it can be very focused on the next big thing that we're working towards, and I need instant gratification, I need this reward, I need this the reality to mirror back to me a success, because that is what I need. But really, it's never about the destination. It's always about the process of you becoming that person in the process, in the end. And really forgiving yourself for any mistakes that you made, because they weren't mistakes, they were just part of your beautiful journey. And forgiving yourself for not starting sooner. You're starting exactly when you need to, and you're building and you're going as quickly as you can, and you don't need to rush yourself. It's so important to have patience with yourself. Yes, you want to get to where you want to get to. I know that. I hear you. You're itching to go, but it's okay to walk. You don't always have to sprint. You don't always have to run. It's a marathon. And it's about you taking every first step and keeping a pace that you can go and just never stopping. And there are going to be some days where you might need to go slower than others, and allowing yourself to do that. Having patience with yourself, being compassionate with yourself on this beautiful journey that you get to live and that you get to call life. And welcoming in the people that love you and that see you and that want to be in your life. That truly want to be in your life. And that is such a blessing. And it's knowing that there are always going to be haters, or there is always going to be people who judge you, or who don't accept themselves, so they project that onto you, and they don't want you shining because they haven't accepted their light. And it's about sending them compassion, loving them, and letting them go, and knowing that they can't stop you. Only you can stop yourself. They cannot stop you. And that is such a beautiful thing, because you're able to see just how strong you are, how much you've grown in the last year, 2 years, 3 years. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful metamorphosis. And to be able to see your progress, looking back, you're going to be so happy that you started today, and that it wasn't, oh, I'm going to do this one day, but today ended up being day one of your beautiful, beautiful new timeline, new journey. So I am so excited for you all, and for you to really show up for yourself and as yourself, and really understand that you are an athlete. You are an athlete in the way that you interact with this world, and the way that you move in this world. You either have option A and option B. Either you do something that you know is going to benefit you, or you do the easy thing that you know is not going to benefit you in the long run tomorrow. And it's your choice. And I think about that a lot with athletes. And now that I've been so much more focused on my health journey and my health fitness and my healthy lifestyle, that it truly is up to you. It's your fault if you're having a good day or a bad day. It all comes back to you. You get to decide if you get a good day or a bad day. It's all you. No one else gets to decide but you. And there's so much power, there's so much glory, and there's so much beauty in that. So when you see that, when you connect with that, when you're able to truly be yourself in spaces, you're able to see that you get to make mistakes, and that you're never going to have it figured out, and that correction is a blessing, and that correction is a course correction, and that correction is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's exactly what you needed. And don't be shamed about correction. Don't be ashamed of it. It is such a beautiful thing. Smile at it, accept it, thank it, because without it, you would still be lost on that other track. So you needed that correction, that mistake, to wake you up from making more mistakes and to going down further the track that you would not have benefited you in the long run. So connect to experiencing, connect to playing, connect to doing the things that excite you, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you love, the things that make your heart just warm, because that's what we came here to do. That's why we're here. That is the whole reason. That's the whole point. It's showing up for yourself and knowing that when you wake up from your bed, it is go time. It is time for you to show yourself what you can do and to be the best person that you can be, and that all starts with yourself. So how are you going to show up for yourself today? How are you creating purpose in your life? What are you giving meaning to? What are you investing your time in? Where are you investing your time in? What people are you allowing into your life? It's your choice. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.